they make Wembley feel like, you know, this just amazing place where you and your mates just looking at each other singing, you know, it's fantastic.
Good morning, Serge from Kasabian.
Hello. A round of applause, that's
Yeah. It's on tape, don't get giddy. How are you?
I need one of them. Yeah, I'm good. Really good, thanks.
Good to see you. Is that, I know my fashion. Is that an Adidas top?
It is, you know, yeah.
I thought it was. Yeah.
You know. It was early. I got dressed in the dark. It's not easy getting up.
Welcome to my world.
5 o'clock. What time do you have to go to bed? Silly question.
I go to bed late.
Do you?
Yeah.
You only get a few hours in?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. So last night was about 11 when I kind of was like switched my phone off and tried to get some sleep.
Yeah, no, I try and get in early, but...
I'm a night person. I can't. I just can't go to bed early. And then I have to get up early, and then I'm just tired.
It's nice getting up early, though. I sort of... You know that Mark Wahlberg 5 a.m. club? You seen that?
What, when he does like 19 hours in the gym between 5 a.m. and 7?
Is that you?
Yeah, that's right. Come on, that's me. I've tried it once and it just doesn't going to the gym before the show. It's like all but impossible because you've got to go so early. But anyway, you're a rock and roll man. You're not meant to see the early hours.
No, I've changed. I've switched around. I quite like the early mornings now. Since becoming a singer, it's like you got to sort of get your act together and, you know.
Is your job harder now?
So much harder.
I thought you were going to go, no, not really. Like, so much harder.
Yeah, it's like being a Premiership footballer. You have to sort of figure your, you know, nutrition out and look after yourself. It's wild.
But it's interesting because we have talked about this before. You were you know, and no offence to Kasabian, but some would say you were the driving force of Kasabian.
Yeah.
So you kind of got the engine running.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And then the only time you got to take a slight step back is when you weren't the lead singer.
Yeah.
So now all you would think all it is now you're just basically moved slightly to the left or right on stage.
Exactly.
But you're like, no, the pressure.
Yeah, no, it's wild, but you know, I'm loving it as well.
But you fit the frontman thing, the role so easily to us.
Oh, thanks. Nice one, yeah. No, it's a work in progress, you know, you know, just learning every gig, seeing, you know.
Do you not think you've got it down yet?
I don't think you ever do. I think you've got to always be sort of ready. You're learning. So I was at Oasis on Sunday, last show. Yeah. And, you know, obviously seeing that, you know, and you're still looking at that going, there's a few little bits I need to learn.
But everyone learns. I guess you never stop learning.
No, that's the one. You've got to keep that.
Hold on, did you go to the first and last?
Yes, yeah.
So you went to Cardiff?
Yeah.
And then Wembley?
That's right, yeah.
And? Loved it?
Yeah, amazing. You know what it's like? It's like a kitchen at 3 a.m. at Wembley. It's like, you know, like when you're out with your mates and everyone's got their arms around each other. That's what before they got back together, that was the only sort of experience you got. Like we, you know, go deep cuts as well. Like, do you want to be a spaceman? Go B-sides. And it's like they make Wembley feel like, you know, this just amazing place where you and your mates just looking at each other singing, you know, it's fantastic.
How does it work for you to go to see Oasis in Cardiff? Do you text and go, am I all right to come to Cardiff? Or do they go, you're coming to Cardiff, right?
Yeah, no, I wanted to start. I was desperate to go to the first and last, so I'd be sort of like, can you just slide us in?
Who did you ask, Liam?
Yeah.
Love that.
And, but yeah, Matthew McConaughey was there. I mean, it was a bit of a wild one. You know, you sort of...
everybody went. It was crazy.
Yeah. Beckham was there and, yeah.
I guess you'd seen Oasis live before.
Yeah, well, we've played with them quite a fair bit.
Right.
We did Wembley with them.
Of course you have.
2009, so...
But did you ever go and see Oasis as a fan?
Would have been... I was caught. But B&R tour. So it's like, 97?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it, that you went to see a band and then the next thing is you're playing with that band
honestly.
and then you're mates with that band and now you're texting the lead singer of the band going, am I right for Cardiff tickets?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Crazy.
Who did you go to Cardiff with?
There's my wife. Amy,
love that.
Yeah, it was beautiful. We had a moment where we sort of, we've been together since we were kids. So
there you go. Look, they're on the screen. That's Oasis plus special guest Kasabian and The Enemy.
Yeah, Enemy. You just played.
Yeah. God, love them. I love them little lads.
It was good. That Earl's Court gig, I always remember it because it was so hard to get to the bar. We were only kids, 16, and we were so thirsty. And we didn't have any money, so we thought, well, we need a drink. So we went, let's drink, go to the toilets and go, we just have to drink out the tap. I was so thirsty. And it was warm water. It was terrible. Me and my mate Sauce, we were like, not only have we got a drink out the tap, but it's warm, man. Bad.
Look at you. And look where you are now.
I know, yeah, exactly.
Have you, have you worked out how much money you guys lost? Off the O2. Sorry, let me explain. Kasabian gave Radio X so many free tickets for the O2 gig in November that you must have been bankrupt. I think everybody from Radio X went to this gig.
Well, you've been so beautiful to us, so it's nice to get everyone there.
How was it having your ear chewed off by our boss, Matt Deverson, after the gig? He said he played it really cool and spoke to you for very short amount of time. But we do have a photo of him chewing your ear off.
Yeah, look, I've got a tea. Look, you see?
Yeah,
I'm keeping this vocal. And obviously, what you have to try and do is not talk too much after the gig. So I'm listening intently.
That's the excuse, right?
That's, so it's all about him talking to me at that point. So give him his due.
I'd love to talk to you more, but I've got to save the voice. Bye-bye.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go, Devo. And then I was looking on your website. So we're going to talk about the Finsbury Park gig in a sec. But I was looking at your website, right? And I wanted to look at the live dates.
Yes.
Okay? And there is one, obviously, which is the Finsbury Park gig. But what I love about that is when you click on it, it says Finsbury Park, it's Saturday, July the 4th, 2026, tickets, click that, lovely. And then underneath, it says request a show.
Oh.
And I'm like, how does that work? So if I want you to play my birthday, do I click that and go, hi, yeah, it's my birthday in February. I'd love Kasabian to play.
That's actually a really good idea. I'm going to pitch that to the boys because I think that's a good idea. You sort of need to do maybe we do a game show where you have to sort of, win.
Win a
sort of a Squid Game thing where you sort of, do you know what I mean? You have to do a few challenges, and then if you win, then you can we'll go and play wherever you want us to play. Right.
But if you lose, you get shot. Is that?
Well, maybe not that extreme, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean?
That sort of idea.
Exactly. Yeah.
So yes, and to get everybody going and excited for the Finsbury Park gig, you played a pub in Finsbury Park in London.
Yeah, it was amazing. Really going back to those early days. Yeah, people just literally, that's the weird bit. You can really feel the audience there. But it was great. And then, so we did the gig, and then we obviously the new single out, and we'd not had time to learn it acoustic. It wouldn't work acoustically yet. We need to get used to it. So it was like, well, we'll just play it. So we played it through the speakers, and then we went into the crowd, and it kicked off. It kicked off quite heavily, actually.
Whose idea was that to just play a pub?
Well, just obviously because it's opposite the thing, so it was it's nice to. Yeah.
It's a great idea to announce that you're playing Finsbury Park. You play the Finsbury pub right next to Finsbury Park. Yeah. When's the last time you did a gig that small?
Do you know what? It would have been in 2004.
Wow, really?
A long time ago. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And now you want to do it again?
I definitely want to do it again, yeah. Look at Dibs, he's absolutely... He's on someone's shoulders.
It's because it went from the outside in, and I've obviously interviewed, loads of bands through the years, and you just, and I've watched bands get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then they get to like a stadium-sized crowd or something like that. That must be amazing. But playing O2... is totally different to playing an O2 Academy or playing like a pub like this. They must be different gigs.
Yeah, completely, yeah. But it's good. It's good. I mean, I do like the big gigs, though, I've got to be honest. I do quite like...
Is there audio on this? Is it? Have we checked it?
I haven't checked this part
I won't play just in case you've got the F-bombs.
Remember swearing?
Put your Jeffing hands up!
Maybe, there might have been a few there. I got a bit excited in that mosh pit, so I could definitely have dropped something.
So here's the gig then. It is London's Finsbury Park, 4th of July. I saw Oasis play Finsbury Park back in the day.
Wow.
I don't know if you ever went to those gigs. I don't know if they did 2 or 3 nights at Finsbury Park, Oasis. And they had I was lucky enough, I got invited. And then they had a little guest tent where they had a little bar and whatnot. And around the tent, they had these beautiful black and white pictures of Oasis.
Yeah.
And there was one of Liam just looking very cool. And I'm like, I love that. I love that. And my mate goes, I'll get it for you. And he just lifted it up and took it. And I'm like, what are you doing? You can't just take it. He goes, yeah, it'll be fine, You're Chris Moyles, your DJ, you'll be all right. No one's going to stop you walking out with it. Just put it under your arm when you walk out. And I did. And I've still got it to this day. And then I told my mate about it. And my mate was going the next night. And my mate nicked one. And they went, to be fair, the one I nicked, there was only about 2 left. I think everybody had nicked these black and whites.
Beautiful.
But it's a nice thing. So, yeah, next time I come to see Kasabian, just watch
Make sure everything's locked down.
Everything's going to be locked down. Don't have any black and whites at this gig. All right, so talk to me about the support. So this Finsbury Park, this will be your biggest ever London show.
Yeah, biggest ever show, yeah. It's crazy after all these years.
How many people is it?
About 50,000.
You good with that?
Yeah, very good with that, yeah. Yeah, I can't wait, absolutely. I mean, and the bill's incredible. You know, we've got Razorlight, you know them.
Love Razorlight.
Louis Dunford, who's got an unbelievable song that's very sort of poignant in that area.
I mean, it's so smart getting such a North London icon.
Totally. It's a lovely lad as well, really lovely.
Talk me through it. Miles Kane, obviously, everyone loves
Amazing
Miles.
entertainer.
Love Miles.
The K's, a new band that are killing it. And
I don't know about the K's.
You should check them out, they're really good.
And then, so you guys, Kasabian, pick the lineup. You go, right, we want
between us and availability. That's always
obviously.
But Sophie's amazing. She's a Leicester City fan as well.
That's how she's got the gig.
Yeah.
It helps.
So she's a relatively new artist.
Yeah.
So who finds Sophie? Who sees her and goes?
I was like online, just on one of the streaming services, and heard her music, and I was like, this is great, and it was like, remember that, and then at some point you have to go, we need someone. It's like, that would be good.
She's got to be like buzzing though, hasn't she?
I hope so, yeah, it'd be great to see.
But I love the fact that it's taken you how many years to get to playing this gig, and it's taken the K's one album. It's taken Sophie, a couple of years, and then they're all going to be on the same lineup.
Yeah.
It's a lovely thing.
It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a great day.
Now, what will your warm up to this be? Will you be like, right, I've got to get fit, I've got to get healthy, I'm off the drink, I'm going to go running?
Yeah, all that, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That's the one now.
See, when we go, none of that.
No, you're there for a night out, so yeah. No, we're there to entertain. Our job is to make sure that you have a great evening.
What are your favourite Kasabian tracks to do live? The ones that you go, I know this is just going to go off.
I mean, obviously the big ones, the obvious ones of Fire, Underdog, LSF, Club 4. And then from the new stuff like Call and Coming Back to Me, they're really they become those songs now. But I got to say, and I know it's a bit cheesy, but the new single, that's going to go, I think. Like, even in that little Finsbury, in that mosh, it's like that's going to be...
Happy Sunshine.
I think we'll open this. I'll give you exclusive. We'll open the gig with that song.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yes.
Come on.
But you just said you didn't play it live.
Not yet. We ain't had time to learn it. So
have you learned it yet?
No.
All right, so it may or may not open. It may or may not open the show.
There's plenty of time.
Somebody just comes on and plugs an iPhone in like that.
Yeah. Well, wait, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, Hippie Sunshine was one of those tracks where I listened to it and I'm like, yeah, it's good, yeah, it's good. Day 2, yeah, it's good. I don't not like it. Day 3, day 4, day 5. And it was literally like the weekend. I had Radio X on. I've played it in the studio every day. And then I've got Radio X on over the weekend. Radio X played it. And for whatever reason, I just stopped and I sat and listened to it. And I'm like, geez, that's a bloody good song.
Oh, nice one. Thank you.
But it's mad how it's just just like sometimes it doesn't hit you straight away.
Yeah. No, it's definitely like there's some twists and turns. Like the middle eight is like sort of ode to Elton John, and so it kind of, you know, structurally it's a bit odd. So it definitely is one of those songs that just keeps giving.
What is your process when you write? Because it's you, isn't it? Again, no offense to Kasabian, but you rock up with the idea.
I mean, to be honest, my process is exactly the same from the first record. Like, I'll be just, you know, sort of with a computer or whatever and just trying to capture ideas. So whether it be a loop or a guitar, any way I can sort of spark a bit of interest and then, you know, develop from there. But it's the process, mate, because it's been exactly the same from LSF Club for all those songs to, you know, Hippie Sunshine. But obviously a bit more sort of, you know, I've learned a lot as a songwriter for the last 20 years. So you sort of get better.
Is your phone full of voice notes?
Yeah, constantly talking into my phone like a mad person, and, you know.
Like if you're walking down the street and something, a little top line comes into your head or something like that, do you just literally, you know, you're literally with the missus and you're doing a supermarket shop and you just get your phone out and you go,
that is my life. That literally is my life. Yeah, constantly. Because I'm so scared of missing it. And obviously back in the day before that, you know, I had dictaphones, big, you know, sort of massive things, and now it's just like on the phone.
I want to hear some of these. I want to hear you and Morrison's going, I'm in love with a pyro.
Yeah, it pretty much. That is not too far from the truth. Like, that's how it goes.
And then do you make a little demo and then play it to the rest of the band and go, this is what we're making?
Yeah, because I've sort of, from day one, I've sort of had computers and produced, so the songwriting and production pretty much comes hand in hand. So I've sort of learnt to write and produce at the same time. So it kind of, I don't really do demos. They sort of are.
Right.
And they evolve, you know.
Sure.
Like, you know, that's why you get Mad Things in the Middle of Hippie Sunshine, because that song, you know, you sort of wouldn't write like that in that order, but it's like, that sort of middle eight came at a different time. I thought, well, if I put that on that, then that song then becomes something really more interesting than it would.
Do you ever get nervous playing it to the rest of the band?
Yeah, of course. And there was always that moment. They're all very used to me now, though, so they all kind of pretty much go, it's going to be fine. Do you know what I mean?
Which is what you want to hear when you've just written what you think is the greatest song in the world. It'll be fine.
We know it's okay in the end. Like,
are there any Kasabian songs that you do live that you don't look forward to playing? Maybe because they're hard to sing, or
do you know what? No, you know what? No. It's good. It's good. Like, I think if I did, we'd just elbowed out. You know.
There's one you were thinking of.
Then I was thinking like, if there were, we'd just get rid of it.
Fine.
Do you know what I mean? Because it's just like, I'd want to have fun up there. Last thing I need is a song where you're like, oh God.
Yeah.
Not this one.
Grant from Feeder was sat there literally yesterday, 24 hours ago, and I said to him, Do you have a love-hate relationship with Buck Rogers? And he went, it's not, and yes, he does, as it turns out. And I'd just seen him in a couple of interviews, and I was like, and I said to him, no, love it. It doesn't define you. Yeah. It's a great song. And then he told us the backstory of the song, which is like, it was pretty much a demo, which is why he doesn't love the lyrics. But are there any songs that... I'm going to say no. Are there any songs in your back catalogue that you go, oh God, here we go, we've got to do this one again?
Do you know what? There might have been a period of time where that creeped in, but I think you go past, obviously we've been in the game a long time now, so you go through that, and then you just appreciate what it means to people. And I think, you know, that I've even got hairs on my arms thinking about now, because, you know, playing a song like LSF, which we played 1,000 times, but you cannot... The feeling you get when you have people on shoulders, and now we've got a whole new generation of fans that are loving it, and then the old generation, this coming together in a time where, you know, coming together is so important, and I think music is so important for that. Then I look, those old songs just mean so much to me, and the fact that they mean that to this, you know, new generation of people is like, it's the most beautiful thing. So I'm all over it.
I love that. because that's what we want you to think.
Yeah.
You know, like I've spoken to artists before and gone, they're not your songs anymore.
Exactly.
They're our songs. So you're
agree.
singing our song and you go, yeah, I'm not sure about that middle eight. No, middle eight's perfect.
Yeah,
That's ours now.
Totally.
It's not yours anymore. So then you kind of get on board and we're all one big happy family. It's
agree.
lovely. Oh, I love it. Man, it's always good to see you. I can talk to you for hours and hours. So if you don't have your ticket yet, you need to go and get the tickets to see Kasabian. 50,000 people in Finsbury Park. Obviously, 50 people will be there free from Radio X. Captain will be there having a great time, loving it. So go and get your tickets, and then the album's not coming out till next year, right?
Yeah.
Do we know when?
Not yet.
Okay.
It'll be summer next year.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Okay, all right. Oh, God. By the time you keep dropping tracks back, the whole thing will be out before you've released it.
So,
Really nice to see you. Love the new song. Hippie Sunshine is out now. The next album will be out next summer. And Finsbury Park is going to go off in London on the 4th of July next year. It's Kasabian's biggest ever London headline show, so get your tickets. Always good to see you. Love to the family
for having us,
and the rest of Kasabian.
Amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Serge from Kasabian, everybody.
Radio X.